Bridget Bartlett here. I am the local business marketing, training, and support specialist for Builderall. Welcome to today's training. Today I'm going to show you all about tags. I have so many people asking me about tags. I know that it is so confusing when you're trying to understand how do you use them, what are they, what are the benefits, how do you get it set up. So I'm going to show you basically like a tag boot camp today. I'm going to show you just a few of the things, but a great overview of how you can use them to track your website traffic and also to trigger email campaigns. But before we do that, I wanted to give you a brief tour of our e-learning here, and just a heads up, the design will be changing because we are trying to, as we build out the Builderall trainings and trying to find a better way to organize everything and be more congruent. So if you're going to my e-learning and you go to Jean's e-learning and Jackie's and Keck and Terry, all of the e-learnings have the same information in the same place to make it super easy for you to find. Okay, so it looks like Mia's here. She says, show us the golden nuggets of tags. I'm super excited to do that. Mark is here. Hi, Mark. Okay. And I think Ray is here and Jorge. Okay, so let's go ahead. I just want to give you a brief overview, like I said. So every day I'm live Monday through Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If it is Friday, you can click here and join our Zoom Q&A. We do Q&A every single Friday, so you guys have direct contact with me. You can join me in the Zoom and be able to ask your questions in real time. We also have a Telegram channel and a Telegram group. So if you click here, you'll see the most recent replays. They're just easier to find, but never fear. The replays are also here on the side, organized by topic, so it's just easier for you to find. But I understand that when you first come here and you're like, wait, where was the training from yesterday? Maybe you're looking over here and you don't see it. So I definitely wanted to create the Telegram channel. That way it kind of mimics the Facebook group, but it's a lot more organized and easier for you guys to find. Okay, so we created a Telegram channel, and within that channel you'll also see the link to the group, or you can click here for the group, but it's basically just an extension of the channel. Okay, so there you guys will be able to ask me any questions that you have. It's an attempt to really make sure that we remain a community even as we move off of social media to be 100% Builderall hosted. So it's super exciting to see how we're growing and how we're changing and how everything is hosted on Builderall. Okay, so no social media. The only thing is just the Telegram, but Telegram is a great resource. Okay, so anyway, that is the Telegram. That is the Q&A. If you want to access the Mag 5 challenges, you can click here. Any of the Facebook groups for Builderall. If you want to know how to get started with Builderall, you can click here. You can access the knowledge base here for frequently asked questions or tutorial videos. If you want to check out the Builderall plans, you can do that here. The blog, the Mag 5 does put out a new blog article every single week, each of us. So lots of good information there. And if you want to log into your Builderall account, you can do that there. Like I said, all of our previous training is here, organized by topic. There is a miscellaneous tab as well, just for random trainings that we did. And then, of course, if I'm live and you want to comment here, I always monitor this chat. This is the only chat that I monitor, so if you're watching anywhere else, just know you need to click the link in the description. You can go to my website and register your Builderall account and join us for training every single day so you can grow your business and automate your lead generation. Okay? So this is our e-learning. Let's actually get into today's training. So I'm going to move this out of the way, get a little bit organized here. And right now I'm actually showing you the back end of my own website. Okay. So, what I want to do is I first want to explain to you what is a tag. A tag is simply, you could think of it as like a trigger. Okay. So it's, when you add a tag, you're basically saying when someone lands here, I want this trigger to basically go to their profile inside Mailing Boss. Okay. So they opt in on your opt in page, and then it starts tracking them. That's when the tracking starts. Okay, so here's my website. Now, if I want to add a tag to each of these pages, okay, I need to just go to the page I want to add the tag to, and I'm going to click settings. Okay, so this tag is going to track everyone who's opted into my page and landed here. Okay, it's going to track it in the CRM. It's also going to track it in Mailing Boss, and I'm going to walk you through and show you those things in just a few minutes. Okay, so I can make up any tag I want to. So I can call this training, and you do have to use numbers and letters only. Okay, so I can just call this training. I'm going to click save. Maybe I want to go to the next page here, and I want to call this coaching. So I'm just going to add all of these tags here so that when it does land up in my email list, I can literally email every single person who landed on the coaching page because it tagged them coaching. Okay, so I know your brain is probably thinking, oh my gosh, that's so powerful. It really, really is. Because if I wanted to send everyone an email that landed on the training page, but not the coaching page, now hopefully you're thinking about, okay, so if I just sent the training page emails to the people that landed there, they're interested in training, but maybe they would also be interested in coaching. Maybe the coaching people never landed on the training page, but they're interested in training. So hopefully you see how you can very specifically target your emails according to the actions that users have taken on your website. Okay. So that is how you tag the pages. Okay, so let me show you how to actually tag the elements. So let me actually go into this page here, and you can actually tag elements and panels. So I'm going to left click here, and you'll see as soon as we do, the panel settings open up here, and you'll see tag. Okay, so you can actually add a tag here for the people who access this panel. But I will say that this is an advanced feature. It even says, attention, the tag attribute should only be used by experienced users. With this tag, it's possible to manipulate the elements using the data tag selector. Okay, so that is a much more advanced feature. And to be quite honest, I never use that ever. So it's not really necessary. But if you are an advanced user and you want the ability, again, this is what I always say, I love so much about Builderall, is that it's so simple for beginners, but if you're an advanced user and you want some of these options, we do have that available as well. So it's really great, especially if you're starting your business, because when you grow your business, you may want those advanced features, but you don't have to, what I did. I started out with WordPress, and then I built all this out, and then I realized, oh, I need way more than WordPress. And then I went to Aweber, and I built all these sequences out, and then I realized, oh, I need more than just Aweber. And then before you know it, you've got all of these subscriptions, and you're paying an enormous amount of money when Builderall has everything in one place, whether you're beginner or advanced. Okay, that's my speech on Builderall. So moving on. So that's how you tag a panel. And you can also tag an element. So if I wanted to tag everyone who clicked this button, you see when you click here, you actually get the elements, the editing functions here of the element. So if you click advanced, tag configuration, that's what it is. You also have the option of tagging that element. Okay, so now we talked about tagging pages, panels, and elements or buttons. So now let's actually talk about the CRM. Okay, because once you get all these tags, what do you do with it now? Okay, so if you go to site settings, you'll see here that all you need to do to enable the CRM that we already have built in Builderall, all you have to do is toggle this switch on. So when you toggle that switch on, what it does is connects your website to the CRM inside of Builderall. To access the CRM, you just need to go to Apps under Email and Engagement, and then we'll click CRM. So I'm just going to give you kind of a brief overview of the CRM. So what it does is it tracks all the movement on your website. So let me actually go to a website so you can see. So here are the leads from this website. You can see if you click on there, it actually shows you the actions. So I know that this lead, once the lead was created, they visited this page and they clicked this link. Now, if I had tags on all of those and I had on all of the elements and the pages, then I would know exactly where this user clicked. Like right now, it just says page visited because I didn't have a tag there. So hopefully you can see how the tags would benefit you in the CRM as well. So if we click through here, there are some, let me find some that actually have a tag so I can show you what it looks like. Okay, so when you, as you scroll through here, you'll see that this one does have a tag. It's the magic funnel. So this lets me know the lead was created. It went into our list called Builderall. And here's the date and time that it was created. And it was assigned a tag magic funnel. Okay. Same with this one here. I can tell the lead was created, what list they went into, and then it tagged them with magic funnel. And then they submitted the form, this date and time, and visited this page. But again, I don't have tags on there, so I can't tell which page. Okay. So tags are really important when it comes to tracking your website traffic inside of the CRM. But let's say I wanted to send an email to every person who landed in my Builderall list with the tag magic funnel. Okay. What I need to do is go to my dashboard. Now we're going to enter the Mailing Boss autoresponder. Now look, I have to say this before I move on. The tools that we've used already so far is a website builder, the CRM, and now we're using Mailing Boss, the email autoresponder. Those are 3 tools that you would have to pay separately for that would far exceed even the Funnel Club plan, that is our most expensive plan, for $100 a month. Okay, so this is crazy. You would pay way more than $100 a month for those 3 tools alone, and we have 40 plus tools. Okay, I'm trying to not get on my salesy thing about Builderall, but every time I do something like this where I use multiple tools, I'm just blown away by the things that we can do without leaving the platform. Okay, so let me go to my list here. I'm going to go to my actual list that is the Builderall list like we discussed. And I'm going to go to update and subscriber. Well, first of all, before I go to subscribers, I want to show you in this list, you'll see these are all the tags within this list. Okay, so magic funnel, there's our tag that we just talked about. Okay, so let's say that I wanted to send a single email to everyone that had the magic funnel tag. I want to go to campaigns, all emails, create new. And then, of course, I want to put my campaign name. I want to choose regular broadcast because this would just be one single email. I want to choose my list here. So if I scroll all the way down, you see my Builderall list. And here is where you want to add that tag. Okay, so you want to type in magic funnel. So here is the tag. And I can choose must have the tag, must not have the tag, or the tag is optional. Okay, so if I wanted to only send to these people, send a one email to these people, this is how I would set that up, and then save and next, and I would continue as a normal email. Okay, but maybe I want to set up an email sequence that goes to everyone immediately when they receive that tag magic funnel. I need to go to workflow. Okay. So let me stop here before I continue because I do see some questions. Mia says, Wouldn't it be better to name the tag training page and coaching page? You could if you wanted to, but in reality, page is kind of irrelevant. I mean, for me, because I know it's a page, because I'm not tagging elements. But if you wanted to do that, if that helps you stay organized, your tags are your tags. So you can name them whatever you want them to be, as long as it has letters and numbers only. Bia says, just to be sure to understand what the tag is for. Yeah, totally. If that helps you, by all means, definitely go ahead and name your tag that. And then Mia says, does the lead have to be added as a lead in my system to be able to give him or her a tag? Yes, because when they become a lead, they're actually creating a profile. Okay, so when they create their, so-called I'm doing the little air quotes, but you can't see me, their profile, that basically attaches all of the information to that profile. So when they enter their name and email address, now that creates the profile, and then all of the actions that take place after that, it is tracking. Now, of course, if you wanted to track traffic that didn't have to do with them opting in, you could use the click map or some of those other tools that we have also inside of Builderall. Okay, so let's start now. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take the tag that we talked about, the magic funnel tag inside our Builderall list, and we want to create an email sequence to go out to every single person as soon as they click magic funnel. So as soon as they get added that tag magic funnel, okay? So we're not going to send the one email. I just showed you how to do that. This one is going to go out automatically. So even if it's 2 in the morning or it's a week from today, as soon as that tag lands in their profile, then they're going to get sent this email sequence, okay? So to start with the tag, what you need to do is go to the workflows, like I said, and then you just need to left click on this tag and then bring it to your workflow, okay? So now we want to edit this, right? Because we just dragged it to our workflow. We're going to click there. And now what we need to do is type in our tag that we want to use. Now we could use multiple tags if we wanted to. And it says, please use only letters and numbers. The tags must be separated from each other by a comma. So let's say I wanted to trigger this email sequence to everyone who has the tag magic funnel, and then maybe the tag that says Builderall. I don't think I have a Builderall tag, but maybe I want to do that. So that's how you would do that. You would put the one tag here, comma, and then another tag. Oops. I just got that all messed up. I actually do that a lot. I don't know if I have a weird mouse or something. Okay, so let's say that I wanted this email sequence to go out to every single person who gets tagged with these tags, so I could click OK. All right, so now I have that. Now I need to add an email sequence. So I can click here, send email campaign, and then I can, of course, go on and create my email sequence. If you don't know how to create an email sequence, all you have to do is, let me bring this over here. All you have to do is click here to get access to the Mag 5 challenges and go right here to build your email list. That will walk you through the entire process of creating email sequences and how to build your list and all of that. Okay, you'll also get a workbook and everything to help you with that. Okay, so I know that I breezed through this super fast, but you guys let me know in the chat. Do you understand tags better? Do you have any other questions that I did not address? I do want to show you something else before we end our training here. Give you guys a few extra minutes to shoot me the questions. I know there is a little delay. So what I want to do is, of course, I would want to save this, okay? But what I want to do is actually go to my list, because I want to show you how you can look at your list and actually sort by tags as well. So I'm going to go to my Builderall list, and I'm going to go to update and subscribers. And now you can see here that you can actually sort the tags. So these are all the tags that I have inside of my list. So you see, here's my tag again. Let me find it, magic funnel. So I'm going to click there, and now it's going to give me every lead that I have that came through that magic funnel. Now, if I want to look at all of them, I can make sure to change that to 1,000, and then it's going to build on my list here. While that loads, let me get the questions here. So Mark says, why did you choose email campaign instead of email sequence? Why did I choose email Well, if you go to campaigns, you're going to see all emails. So that's actually what I clicked on, was the all emails. And if you're creating a sequence, that's going to be like consecutive emails that go out automatically. A campaign would be like maybe if I had like a 5-day campaign about, a training that I wanted to do, and then it had a time limit, then I could do the campaign. But the sequence would be like an autoresponder, like every time they get tagged something, then I hope that that made sense, if I understand what you're saying. Okay. So anyway, here's how you can search through all of the people. Let's go to tag again. And now that we expanded that to 1,000, and then we'll click magic funnel, and then you can see it will choose all of the leads that I have inside of the inside my list that were tagged with magic funnel. Okay. You could also even create a new list, and so many options. But like I said, I don't want to get too deep into email marketing and all that. We have so much training and all of that. You can also, let me show you here. You can also go to our training here inside the e-learning, email marketing, and that will definitely help you as well. So lots and lots of training if you're a little confused. Ray says, is there any training on the quiz builder out yet? Jackie actually did a training in her group about the quiz builder the other day. I'm not really sure which day, but if you're in her group or you have access to her e-learning, you could definitely check that out as well. Okay, I think that's all the questions that you guys had. So that's all that I have for you today. I will see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Go build it with Builderall.